Comics hate this question.
Adam had a question he wanted to ask you about your comedy.
Yeah, I've been chomping at the bits to ask this one. I've been thinking about it all week. Norm told me to come up with some questions for you, and I've just been dying to know, where do you get your ideas from? Well, I mean...
We hear it all the time.
I mean, I always wanted to know where he got his ideas from, but I think we've,
Never been asked that before.
Where do you get your ideas from?
It's such a simple question.
I've been dying to know, where do you get your ideas from? Norm.
That's a good.
Most of us can't explain it because it's something that happens naturally inside our heads.
I don't know where I get I don't know. Jeez. What, do you have a specific idea you want to know? Or?
No, just all of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm going to teach you how to do it.
I've been watching you for years, and I've always been really curious. Where do you get your ideas from?
It's time for me to answer the question.
Why didn't you answer his question?
What was his question?
Ask it again.
Don't ask that again.
ask
That was
that
the
again.
dumbest
Too
goddamn
loud.
question I've ever heard.
You just want to know where you got
Yeah, well, I gotta tell you where I got it, at Ralph's. That's where I got it.
Real quick, this question came from one of the subscribers in the comments to an earlier video, Scott Coburn 449. Because this is still a small channel, I can respond with a video. Yesterday, I get an email from a comic I don't know, I've never met, asking me a bunch of questions. He went to my About section and found my email. Bunch of questions. The ball's on this guy. And I didn't feel like writing back, so I said, here's my phone number, call me. Last night we talked for 3 hours. Because he went above and beyond. I went through every question that he had. Hey, Chris Grant, great conversation. Really awesome talking to you. I believe in you. Because you went the extra mile. I won't have time to do that for everybody, but I want to let you know I'm serious about this. I want to help you. Asking a comic where he comes up with his material is asking a bird how it flies. It's something we don't think about. And because we don't think about it, we don't create a process. Then when we sit down to write, we can't replicate it. There's many ways to come up with material and write jokes, but we're going to focus on one. Think of writing a joke as if you're thinking of writing a roast joke. But instead of a celebrity, you're roasting everyday life. Find a person, a place, a thing, an event, a situation, the way things are happening, anything, and make fun of it. Goof on it. Pick it apart. Tell me why it's ridiculous. Judy Carter's book was the first insight I had to how to actually go about writing jokes. And inside she said, you need to write out a list of things that piss you off, things that make you angry. You're getting the emotions flowing. Write about how something is versus how it should be, or how it was, or it's this way, but here's the solution. It's crazy that it's like this, and this is the result of that. Are you following me? I'm going to give you an example, but remember, you're a critic now. You're breaking down all aspects of the world and of life. Almost every joke at its core is really just a complaint. It's that easy. Here's an example. I'm pissed off at gas prices. So I would write out, gas prices are too high in my notebook. That's the setup. That's the premise. That this is how they are. And now what am I going to fill for the punchline? This is how they should be. This is my solution. An exaggerated example of how high they are. That's what I'm going to go with. But there's a lot of different things you can do for the punchline. I don't need to get caught up in why they're high or whose fault it is, anything like that. It's not important to me for this, for the joke that I settled on. I need to figure out how to make fun of gas prices being too high. Here's the joke I came up with. Have you seen how expensive gas is lately? Yesterday, my Uber driver asked if we could take my car. Let's break that down. The setup, the premise, it's all that first sentence. It conveys the idea that, in my opinion, gas prices are too high. That's what I'm making fun of. That's my complaint. I'm not worried about the audience right now. I'm just focused on expressing my opinions, my point of view, which works so much better when you're writing comedy. Don't worry about what they think. You're there to share your worldview. They're there to listen to that. I know that this bit will connect with audiences because we all pay the same amount for gas. It's an issue for everyone. But I'm writing to vent out my frustrations in a comedic way to make myself laugh. It may not be the best joke in the world, but you understand what I'm saying. There's a lot of different things I could do with that.
It's funny to me that they're so high that even Uber drivers... You get the stupid joke.
My brain is doing that with everything. Everything I encounter. Every interaction with another human being. Everything that I see or hear or think. It's all day. I'm trying to keep myself amused. Sit your ass down and think about what bothers you. Write it all down. Then write jokes based on those premises. You can't have a joke without a premise. This is where you get your ideas from. Again, it's just one of many ways to get ideas, but it's the primary way. So write out all your complaints. And if you're good enough at it, people will actually pay money to listen to you bitch and moan.